Much like all of the partying trucks we've filmed, today's truck will be on eBay, starting at $1. Link in the description. Gentlemen, before we get started, this is not a member-only giveaway. This is not a giveaway. This was not for members only. Brian, Chad, and Mike, these are random people that I've decided to gift a set of the new gray axles to. You three people reach out to me, get me your information. I might already have it, but either way, reach out to me, get me your information, and I'll send you a set of axles. For everybody joining the channel membership, thank you guys so much. This is not a channel membership giveaway. This is a random gift for random people. Thanks, guys. Enjoy.
24yep.com.
How do you spell crawl? Is there an E on the end? I go over Jets.
Please subscribe. What's up, boys? Partying Guy Dave. This is a name that we've heard a lot on the channel. Some of the best builds and some of the most unique builds that we've seen. If you're unaware of who Partying Guy Dave is, what I have here, this one simple mod, is a perfect example of who he is. He sent us another build, and as you can see here, we have a flower tag zip tied to the front axle and then glued to the skid and the links for like one massive skid plate slider. This is Partying Guy Dave. Okay, on to the actual truck. This is a burnt bagel kit. Obviously, buggy style chassis. I think you can get this, maybe not available now, but Enlightened RC sells this, and it's a complete kit. It comes, the links, all 8 links come with the buggy. It's one big full build kit. You can see the huge bend rear links, carrier bearing here. The upper links also have a bit of a bend to them just to help avoid hitting stuff. You can see the front links there, nothing too crazy, just shorter front links. These are Coupe RC 1.3 wheels, and these were Proline Trencher tires, cut and shut. So you can see right here there's a seam, and right here there's a seam. This section of the tire was added in to make the tire bigger. Yeah. Foam in the front and the rear. Little Guy Racing Super 8 axles, front brass one, rear axle is the injection molded one. It's kind of like a plasticky type material. 3D printed rear link riser. Rear shocks, Endura, I think these are Endura big bore shocks. I'm pretty sure they're 40 length with no rubber bands, just springs, normal shock with springs. And then the front shocks look to be the same Endura big bore, but with no spring and also no rubber band on them. The front axle has a 3D printed servo mount that also allows the battery to be on the axle. And clearance looks good. You can still steer, nothing hits anything. These are the Deluxe Fab brass knuckles, NSD RC servo, battery obviously right here. FlySky GT5 receiver, and I'm using my remote and receiver. That's why it's just kind of hanging there. I plugged it in and it's just there. Mofo brushless motor, one of the little black cans. I think I got everything on this. I'm excited to drive this one. Tons of clearance in the rear. And Partying Guy Dave's builds have always been fun to drive. Reminder for myself to weigh it and put that clip in now. And yeah, let's go test it. Shout out Nacho College for Skills. This is with the battery on the front axle. Huge front weight, 68. And then overall fairly light, 380. I can barely hear you.
Is it gonna work? Is my truck too loud? Can you see me now? How about now?
Yeah, that's a bit better. All right.
Working with what we got.
Oh, there we go. That's better.
Word.
Is it dark there?
Oh, it's dark, dude.
What time is it?
7:30.
It looks like it's pitch black.
It's pitch black. Yeah, it gets worse.
Okay, well, I'll just film the truck and not you then.
Alright.
Alright, burnt bagel, buggy chassis.
So sick. It's a pretty good kit as far as it coming with links and everything. And pretty high end as far as price wise, but it's a nice high end kit and comes with everything you need other than, the parts to build it.
Your shock situation with no springs on the front,
Right.
and you said air.
Air. So yeah, you fill them. I think I fill them 3/4 the way full, and then push the piston up some, so there's like still an air gap, and then I tighten it down so you have. It actually sucks down and it doesn't let it compress, so you're using the air that's left in the shock. This is a Res Concepts tuning tip, I guess you'd call it. Yeah, it works real slick. Especially like I was just feeling like the springs were a little too stiff, even the softest one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, works good. And it does a little bit of suck down, so that's perfect, but it still lets it drop out.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it like that before.
Yeah, I'm all about it. Also, I lose those bottom spring cups like nobody's business, so man, it's a good alternative. That might have been where that all stemmed from, but who knows?
Yeah.
Oh, the skid. Oh, I forgot. The flower skid.
The flower skid.
I was wandering around my garage, not wandering, because I never wandered, but, and I just seen that on the floor by my wife's flower stuff, and I'm like, that's a skid right there if I've ever seen it.
It fits perfectly. It looks.
Actually, there's one line that I kept just for me. I do that. I don't film them. That one's for me.
Oh yeah.
And I was getting hung up on that link ball, or that rod end.
Okay.
And I was gonna file it down. I was like, still, it has like you gotta go back uphill. You know what I mean? From the link up to the rod end. I put that thing on there, first try. Oh, it works.
Okay, there you go.
But yeah, Texoma style.
Is it
Back
just?
in the day, it was rocking a shampoo bottle all the way from servo down to the back of it. That might be a little excessive, but maybe I'll come back to that too.
Is this just like glued to the skid and the links?
Roger. Yep.
Okay. Oh, I just realized your front shocks are mounted like with the link. So you have them mounted.
Oh, yeah. I've been throwing sneaky stuff in here and there.
Yeah, I didn't even catch that.
Oh, every one of them's got that. So yeah, you use a long screw, you push them down there. Because if you don't, I don't know where you put it because it hit the servo.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even. Yeah. I've been looking at this for a while and I didn't even catch it.
Yeah, I'm sneaky. There's more in there. I just won't tell you.
I'll never know.
Yep.
Sweet man. Thank you very much.
You bet. Thank you.
Yep. Talk to you later.
Yeah. Bye.
See ya. Oh yeah, something I forgot to mention. The carrier bearing piece, right here, you can see it's not bolted on. It would normally use these two holes. I guess something just didn't line up right. I don't know if it was the drive shaft issue or what was going on. But anyways, this piece here is just glued on, the carrier bearing thing. And it's not extremely tight, like I can kind of flex it with my hand. So hopefully that doesn't come loose on us. I don't think I've tried doing that downhill yet. I can't imagine it'd be too bad. That was good. That's a tough spot. Ooh, that was good. I don't think I've had any truck go up just like that one did. We can probably keep it going up through here. Turns out that little skid plate thing also acts as a tray for catching stuff. It looks like real long bolt just fell out of something. I'm not sure where I don't know where that bolt came from. What in the world? The axle was like flipping over, but the rest of the truck wasn't. Okay, that was good. Well, boys, unfortunately, I think we're done for the day. Both upper links have broken off of the 3D printed mount right here. Alright boys, final thoughts on this thing. I really don't think I have much to say about this. The tires I feel a bit iffy about. I love the way they look. I feel like they didn't work perfect, but like he had mentioned, it's kind of like the grip and slip type situation, which he's into. I already 3D printed a new mount here, so we're good with that. Everything's fixed. Flower skid mod, super cool. Seemed to work well. I had no issues with it. It's wild looking. I feel like this one best excelled at just like pulling. I feel like this one best excelled at just like pulling up and over stuff. But overall, another super cool, great performer from Partying Guy Dave. Always neat to see his builds. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. eBay, starting bid $1. Link in the description.